the end of the day. A lot of this has to do with how confident you are. It has to do with how confident you are as a data analyst, right? That's one of my old students hooked me up this past week, and she was like, "Oh, Mr. Adela, somebody just sent me a freelance from Fulham in the UK, and the person said, how much is she going to get?" And she said she thought she should call me up since it is her first freelance. And I was like, it's an ad hoc analysis in the sense that it's a one-time thing. It's from an international hospital there in the UK. So when she called me, I told her that what is her gut? I just asked her that, what is your gut telling you? How good do you think you are? Because if you don't count yourself good enough, and if you are being trained by me, I can assure you, you are good. If I am part of the people that helped you gain ground or build yourself as a data analyst, trust me, you are good, depending on your level of confidence. And she was like, so I told her, she said she just doesn't want to like overcharge. And at the same time, she doesn't want to undercharge too. And I was like, there is nothing like you undercharging or overcharging. If your client senses that you are panicking or you don't really know what to do, it's just like a simple business transaction. If they see that you can compromise, then they just give you whatever it is. To cut the long story short, I just told her that she should start with 200,000, and she was like, that 200,000 is too much. It's her first analysis, and what she wants to do, the analysis seems simple to her, but me looking at the data set that she sent to me, in my mind, I know what she's about to encounter. So that was why I told her that you have to start off, you have to make sure you charge for this, because by the time you start this analysis, it's going to give you a tough time, simply because you might have built your portfolio to some extent. But real life now, this is real life now, because whatever you produce, whatever analysis you produce, whatever visualization you produce from that data, a decision is going to be made based on it. And you don't want to cost people's life based on your misinterpretation of the data. So to cut the long story short, at the end of the day, when she finished the analysis, and then she told me that she had finished the analysis, she had dropped the report for the client, and I asked her that, how much did you eventually charge? This person went ahead and charged 350,000. I was even scared of her. Sister, how come now? I thought we agreed on 200,000 for your starting point. She said she got her confidence from what I said, and then she had to go ahead and feel like, yeah, I think I am worth this. So imagine for your first freelance, for your first opportunity, for your first job, major role, yeah, you're getting something like that. And trust me, by the time you do your first one, your confidence level is going to go, like it's going to skyrocket. So a whole lot of this has to do with she's someone that I know very well, that I also mentor. So I can always certify her work. There are sometimes if I cannot take on some projects, I always send it to her, and then she does the job, and I just tell her to just go ahead and talk to the client, and then collect her charge fee. So there is a lot of opportunities for us as a data analyst because we fit everywhere. We fit everywhere. There is no place that we are not needed. We are needed simply because data are produced every minute, every second of the day, anywhere in the part of the world. Being a data analyst is a privilege. It's a privilege, it's a dream. So you're going to either choose how you want to make the best out of it. And your first step in doing that is you being here right now. Is you being here right now to learn about being a data analyst. I think, is there anyone else that has not introduced them? Okay, Techno POP24. Who is this Techno POP2F? Please kindly unmute yourself and introduce yourself. I think you're the only one remaining. Hello, can this person hear me? Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Jumi by name.
Jumi, I guess that Jumoke, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, you are welcome. Good afternoon. Please tell us about yourself and what are your hopes and your expectations?
Okay. I studied industrial chemistry from Ekiti State University,
Wow.
and my expectation learning data analytics is to number one, improve myself as in tech skill, and secondly, to be financially stable.
All right. Uh, Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Jumi? Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you. Your network was fluctuating somehow before. Yeah, very good. You're welcome to the class. You're welcome to Terra Skills Data Analytics class. So, like I said, we are going to be having a review class at the end of each week. And for some of the materials that we are going to
Okay.
need for this course, for the materials that we are going to be needing for this course, I have prepared, we have a very comprehensive learning materials that are treasures. I call them treasures because no matter the level that you're starting from, they are always going to be useful. The materials, the documents you are going to be downloading, they are well detailed, they are comprehensive, they are well detailed, and they have been broken down to the tiniest pieces for you to understand. They have been broken down to very, very tiny pieces for you to understand them and to also make your learning very, very easy. And also, you are going to need your own personal system or your laptop. You can't do tech without your laptop. You can't do tech without. So you are going to need your own personal system. Also, you are going to need an updated version of Microsoft Excel because one of the advantage of this course is also that some of the most common topics, or let me call it some of the latest topics that some of the most latest functions that companies and organizations and multinationals use. Some of those functions are the ones that we have treated, that we have included as part of our curriculum here in Terra Skills, which means we always keep abreast of the latest upgrades and information. And as you know, that with softwares are updated regularly, and those updates are based on the community. For instance, now for Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Power BI, I am part of the community of people that suggest some of the things that I feel like can be added to the next upgrade. For instance, if I want to do an analysis and I need a particular chart that I feel like can solve the problem that I'm trying to like visualize, and the option is not available for me on the Power BI interface, I can just go to the Power BI community on Microsoft official website and then tell them that, what do you guys think about adding this particular visual? If somebody wants to measure this against this and then bring out this particular information and all. And at the end of the month, they're going to review it and drop an update. For tools like Microsoft Office that contains Microsoft Excel, they get updated every month because there are always new stuffs that are added to it, new functions too. So those functions are some of the things that I stay updated with, and if there are new updates that I feel like we need to learn, because one thing about companies is that almost everyone can do what you can do, but you need to have that particular edge, that thing that makes you stand out, that thing that makes you unique out of the rest, out of every other person that is applying for the same role that you are applying for. One of the tricks that I have found to it is having a very in-depth knowledge in SQL and advanced Microsoft Excel. And I can assure you that you see all those big companies that you are seeing, all those multinationals that you are seeing, you see some of the biggest problems they encounter daily are the kind of problems that takes the simplest of all solutions. Simple simple solutions. Solutions that are so simple that you can solve them with a single Excel formula. With a single Excel formula. Like, if you hear some of these professionals and they tell you that, yeah, I just wrote this code and all those stuff, don't mind them. It's just English. It's just English. In as much as you can sit down, go through the code, understand what the code is trying to talk about, then you will understand that some people really just like making some things unnecessarily complicated, just to make it seem as if it is bogus in the eyes of some people that are novice about it. So you need a lot of calm and a lot of dedication and a lot of practice to excel as a data analyst. And this course is your one-stop point to start that. So you are going to need the updated version of Microsoft Excel. And by that, I mean Microsoft Excel, this particular version of Excel. Yeah, because the topics, the curriculums, some of the functions that are discussed, they are latest functions that is being used by companies and organizations. We have to make our research and see how companies, some of the problems they encounter and how they can be solved. And then that was how we prepared our curriculum towards this particular course here. So it's a very comprehensive one, like I said. So you are going to need a very, very good tool. So you are going to need to update your Microsoft Excel to something like, either you have Microsoft 365 or you have Microsoft Office 2024. One of the two is going to be okay. And if you need help with that regard, please, you can always reach out to me through the WhatsApp, the group WhatsApp. And then after then, we are also going to need to update your Microsoft Power BI. You are going to need your Microsoft Power BI, and also you are going to need to download ProgresSQL, because for the database, you can make use of MySQL also, but for this course was designed using the ProgresSQL database, ProgresSQL variant of SQL, because ProgresSQL is one of the free open source SQL variants out there, and it has a very good interface. So that is the reason why we had to choose ProgresSQL to work with this. Yeah, basically those are the things that, and you're also going to need your commitment also. Like I said, I've been emphasizing on it. You are going to need a whole lot of commitment, a whole lot of practice to make the best out of this course. There are a lot of opportunities. There are a lot of data analysts out there actually, but it is just the same case as Nigeria. There are a lot of graduates, but there are few employable graduates, because most people, after learning, and then they feel like, where can I get a job? As if a job is waiting for them. No, you put yourself out there. Showcase yourself on LinkedIn. If you go to my LinkedIn right now and then you go through some of my experiences, my profiles, you will see that I am nothing shy of putting myself out there as what I can do as a data professional, and some of the achievements, some of the things that I have achieved being a data analyst and a data analytics facilitator too. So you should not be shy to put yourself out there. LinkedIn is a very, very good tool that most people still don't know how to use till today. And that is where serious employers go to pick out the right candidate for the job. And I can assure you that when it comes to tech industry, there are a lot of opportunities. It's an open space. It's an open space. It's a job of getting hired and fired. It's all those people that are getting remote jobs and all. Most of them are not doing anything special. They just get trained, they get knowledge, they practice, they build their portfolio, they build their credibility, they apply for jobs, they get the jobs. I'm currently running about 3 to 4 freelances right now, 2 international and 2 for 2 Nigerian companies too. That is the beauty of working remotely. All right, so please, let's put that in mind. Like I said, you are going to need the latest advanced Microsoft Excel. You're also going to need SQL, ProgresSQL. We are going to move to that as time goes on, but we are going to be starting with Microsoft Excel. So the last but not the least for this particular class, for this particular onboarding session, is our platform here. So this is where I need our attention. We have a platform TerraSkills, we have a learning platform. Hello, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I
okay.
Yeah, we can.
So this is our platform. This is our TerraSkills platform. This is where you are going to be learning. Right? This is where you are going to be learning. And it is expected of us that after this onboarding session, everybody needs to create an account on this platform. For you guys to be in this onboarding session, that means some of your details has been taken down by our admin. And the only thing you need to do is just to create an account. And all you have to do is just to go to learn.terraskills.com. I'm going to drop the link to register and create an account on the group. And then you just register. So when you click on register, okay, yeah. Okay, I think it's because I have been. So let me just look at and start from the beginning. Right. So you just come to register here. So when you click on register, and then you enter your informations, and then you register. By the time you register, you are going to be sent a confirmation email. Then you do your confirmation, you log into your, and then you have access to your dashboard. After you've had access to your dashboard, then the next thing you are going to do is you are going to take a screenshot of your dashboard and then send it to the group. Create an account, verify your email. The moment your dashboard opens, send your details, send your dashboard to the group, and then you are going to be enrolled for the data analytics course. Right. So when you are done with that, then you can proceed with your learning. So this is a typical dashboard. This is how your dashboard is going to be by the time you log into it. So you are going to be enrolled after you have sent a screenshot of your dashboard to the group. You are going to be enrolled to the data analytics group, to the data analytics course. And then once you've been enrolled, you can just click on data analytics, and then you can start your courses. You can come to my courses, you can come to enrolled courses. And then if I click on data analytics now, I can start my course. Now, our course is drip. It is drip in the sense that, like I said, we want everyone to be accountable. You can't jump from one topic to another. No, you can't. You have to finish every topic before you move to the next topic. We want everyone to be accountable, because if we say it is a self-paced learning, most people tend to be complacent and take advantage of that and misuse it. But for this one, we are going to be moving from topic to topic, from week to week, throughout your 3 months of learning. So you can't jump one particular video, one particular topic. No, you can't. You have to finish it, understand it before you move to the next, because we understand the importance. We understand the importance of doing things in the sequential order. Because if you have, every one of these things are linked to each other. Every one of the topics, every one of the functions you are going to come through or come up with, as far as being a data professional is concerned, you have to learn them step by step. One topic links to the next one, to the next one, and to the next one, right? And also, after you've been enrolled to the course, it is also advisable that we take this course with your PC. There is mobile version too, but you have to practicalize everything you are learning from each of the topics on this particular platform here. You have to practice every one of it. You have to do everything that is being done in those contents. So which means it is going to be better for you to join with your PC so as to enjoy the full features of the platform. So as to enjoy the full features of the platform. So after you've been enrolled to the course, you can just click on your continue watch on your dashboard, And also for the files that are going to be used for the course, for the materials, when you come to your dashboard, you will see it under exercise files. Under your exercise files, you will see every of the materials you are going to be used, including your data sets, including assignments and even the projects too. But you cannot jump any one of it. You have to finish because all of them are locked until they are opened for you guys. Everything is going to be locked until it is being opened. The course is dripped, like I said. It is dripped. You can't jump from one step to another. So please, after this session is over, I'm going to drop the registration link to the group. Just click on the link, register your account, create your account, verify your email, and send a screenshot of your dashboard to the group. You can register using your phone. You can register via mobile too. So send a screenshot of your account, your dashboard to the group, and then I am going to enroll you to the data analytics course. I hope everyone understands. I hope everyone understands this. Is there anyone that has any question before we end the session? If you have any question whatsoever, anything that is not clear to you, please feel free. I don't have pride, and I tried my best, to interact with my students very well. I try my best to be attentive to. So you can always reach out to me anytime, any day, anytime you have any problem whatsoever regarding the course. Please, regarding the course, only the course or anything that has to do with data analytics. So that being said, so please, if you have any question, feel free to drop it to the group. And also, every of our recap sessions, every of our live classes, they are all recorded. This particular onboarding session is being recorded. And after the session, we are going to convert it, and then we are going to upload it to our official YouTube page, official TerraSkill YouTube page, and then we are going to drop the link to the recording. We are going to drop it to the group so that you can catch up on whatever it is that you miss from the class. If you are not part of the recap class, you can always catch up with the video recordings. And also, like I said, you can always reach out to me on WhatsApp and ask any question that that you have, or anything that seems unclear to you. Right? I hope that is understandable. So I welcome every one of us to I don't know, let me call it the future, because trust me, the future, tech is just the future. There are so many AI models that have been built right now. And when they tell people that tech is going to take your job, people always think it is a joke. It is taking it already. I think there is a US multinational company that fired about 71% of their staff, sometimes last month, 71% of their staffs, and replaced them with AI models. So the guys that survived are the guys that has knowledge, that has something to offer the company in terms of their knowledge, probably as a developer, as a data analyst. A data analyst is going nowhere. We are going nowhere. We plaster there because we are needed everywhere. We are needed everywhere. So that being said, and if there is no question, we are going to end the session. And then on Monday, the portal is going to be open for everyone that has been enrolled, that has created their account and they have been enrolled to the data analytics course on the platform. And then you can begin your learning process. By next Saturday, we are going to be having another session discussing everything we have learned for the first week. We are going to be discussing everything we have learned for the first week. If there is any other additional information that needs to be passed across to us, please always stay alert on the group. We are going to be dropping a lot of information on there. Please do that. And also, if you have any problem regarding your installation for the tools that we are going to be needing for the course, please do not hesitate to reach out on the group, to reach out to me via the group. So thank you guys very much, and Have a wonderful weekend.